Quick quote today. 800-307-0189. That's 800-307-0189. What do you have to lose? Call 800-307-0189. Again, 800-307-0189.
T-Spark Enterprises, roofing and construction services. T-Spark, T-SparkConstruction.com. We conquer all peaks, we fix those darn leaks. Call 850-766-1340. T-Spark Enterprises, roofing and construction services. T-Spark, T-SparkConstruction.com.
License number CCC 1331204.
Hey, this is for my homeowner friends out there. You know who you are. When you get your grass cut, you're going to inspect the work, make sure it's good. Get your house painted, check around every corner and edge, make sure that's done right. Get a new roof, get eyes on those shimmering new shingles. Get your septic tank cleaned. Bet you're not popping your head down in there to take a look around. You got to trust it's done right. I'll make it easy. Go see my friend Greg Miller, Miller Septic. They're my guys. I trust them, and you can too. MillerSeptic.com. That's it. That's the commercial. That's the whole thing. Check them out. That's MillerSeptic.com.
The Greg Tish Show is sponsored by Grassroots Coffee, locally owned, locally roasted, and locally loved. Order yours fresh today at grassrootscoffee.com.
Broadcasting live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios, this is the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3, Tallahassee's morning show.
Happy Mardi Gras, everybody. Jason picking out some fantastic Mardi Gras music, going back to his roots of Alabama, going back to Mardi Gras, where it all started in Alabama. Well, I guess it wasn't Alabama at the time, was it?
It was French, wasn't it?
It was Louisiana.
Yeah, man.
At the time. So yesterday, Reverend Jesse Jackson passing away last night. His long battle with Parkinson's, and we'll chat about him in a little bit. And also Robert Duvall passing away yesterday. And so I asked, what was your favorite movie of Robert Duvall's? I got my City Chevrolet hat from Days of Thunder.
Where'd you get that
on
at?
Today? I don't remember. I've had it for a while.
That's cool.
I love it. Nobody knows. That's the thing. The people that know, they know. But when I'm wearing it out.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. I know you know, right? So what was your favorite Robert Duvall movie?
You want to know what my favorite was?
I do. And I bet it's Secondhand Lions.
No, I never saw that.
Oh, God. That's a great movie. Michael Caine.
I've heard it's good.
Haley Joe Osment or whatever is it? Yeah.
It's got Michael Caine in it.
Michael
Caine.
Caine.
Don't like this the whole time.
Yeah.
My favorite is Thank You for Smoking. Great.
Does he play like a smoking executive?
He plays the smoking executive, like the old man with his old tobacco money sitting at the top of his empire. And I mean, he really puts on a great performance in that movie. That's a great movie. Aaron Eckhart, I encourage anyone in the marketing business
That's
to
a
see
good
it.
Yeah, it's a good,
excellent movie.
Good movie. A lot of people put Lonesome Dove, which you and I have never seen.
I've seen. I just don't like it. Didn't care for it. My family was really into that, and I did not like it.
I think probably his best known line, which probably he heard, especially if anybody saw him out in the morning. Smell that, son? I love to smell napalm in the morning. The Great Santini, Tender Mercies. They were talking about that on Red Eye Radio this morning, and apparently it's a wonderful movie. Don't know who's in it.
I hadn't heard of it.
But it's supposed to be great. Four Christmases.
He was good in that.
His line in that was great. Or his Colors. Oh, yeah.
Colors.
God, Color. He played a LA cop. He and Sean Penn.
Okay.
The gang violence going up that. If you watch it now, it's very dated.
Mm-hmm.
But Colors. I am a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. Psychopath. I am a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. King of the jungle, just gangster stalking, living life like a firecracker.
He did that line?
No, that was Ice-T.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that sounded like Ice-T.
Mm-hmm. I shared a clip from Days of Thunder.
Okay.
On TikTok yesterday.
Is that your favorite Duvall movie? It's pretty basic for you,
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you got to pick something.
I liked him in that.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good.
You'll pick something that no one's ever heard of.
No, I think Secondhand Lions.
Okay, well.
Which I had never heard of. And then my friend Kelly, she's like, you need to watch this movie. I was like, I've never even heard of it. And I watched it and I was like, what a delightful movie. And I've never seen any of the Godfathers.
Same.
Never
same.
seen any. But
Not into gangster movies. I don't know. Mafia.
Lonesome Dove.
Yeah, we mentioned that. That's just, I don't know.
Well, actually, no. My favorite with him in it, To Kill a Mockingbird. Love To Kill a Mockingbird.
From like 69?
I don't know.
68?
It was a black and white movie. Gregory Peck played Atticus Finch.
Yeah. Okay.
He played Boo. He was Boo Radley.
That was an early film role for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was his first.
Might have been like 58, 59.
Probably.
Mhm.
Probably. What a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
The Godfather. I'm just going through the list.
I didn't realize he was in The Godfather.
Mhm.
Wow.
I think played the lawyer.
Oh.
The Judge. Very underrated role is what Chris said.
You know, I
Second-hand
remember The
lines.
Judge. Yeah.
Second, The Great Santini. Open Range. True Grit. Falling Down. He was in Falling Down.
Falling Down, Michael Douglas.
He was in Falling Down?
He was. Yeah, he was. That's a
Was
great.
he a cop also in that movie? Yeah, he was the cop chasing Michael Douglas.
He
wasn't
was.
Mhm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Totally forgot he was in that. I hadn't seen that movie in 30 years, though.
Brian Schmock is like, in Days of Thunder, Duvall is sitting in the bleachers, and one shot he has a gator hat on, next shot he has a Bulldog's hat on.
Is that right?
But yeah, great actor. Great actor.
Yeah.
You want to find out what his first movie was?
Very first movie ever.
Let's see. Robert Duvall movies. Let's see. Boo, 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 boo. Born in San Diego. Died in he was in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Filmography. Oh, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Never saw that one.
Oh yeah, Alfred Hitchcock presents. Also Twilight Zone. I remember watching those and then going, hey, that's Robert Duvall. To Kill a Mockingbird, his first role.
Mm-hmm.
1962.
62. Wow.
Boo Radley. Let's see. Oh, Bullet. He was in Bullet.
What's Bullet now?
Bullet was the great Steve McQueen.
Okay.
San Francisco. Let's see. Oh, he was in THX 1138.
George Lucas?
Yeah.
Huh.
1971.
No, I hadn't seen that in many years.
He was in MASH. He played Frank Burns in MASH. I don't think I'm sorry. I've never seen the movie MASH that inspired the TV show.
The movie started the TV. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a
Didn't know.
big movie.
Never watched a single episode or movie, so I don't know.
Let's see. Other great movies. Let's see. Godfather. Tom Hagen is who he played in The Godfather. Breakout. Never heard of it. Charles Bronson movie.
Charles Bronson.
Network.
I have a death wish.
Network. Now it's a good movie. 1976. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the remake. He was a priest on a swing, uncredited. Hey, do you guys need me to do anything? Yeah, sure. Go sit over in that swing and put on that priest costume. Apocalypse Now, 1979. The Great Santini, 1979. The Pursuit of D.B. Cooper, 1981.
Ooh, neato. I love the D.B. Cooper story.
Tender Mercies is from 1983. Oh, The Natural. That's my favorite role of him.
Yeah, he was in The Natural. He was the owner.
No. He was the newspaper guy.
Newspaper guy.
You know, I'm gonna figure out about you, Roy Hobbs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure out about. He was the antagonist. He was the bad guy.
He was.
Well, he wasn't the lady that shot Robert Redford's character. That shot Roy Hobbs, the bad.
But he wanted to see Roy fail.
He did because he liked the whammer.
Yes.
He was in the whammer's corner.
Joe Don Baker. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's my favorite role because that's one of my favorite all-time movies. Colors, 1988, A Show of Force, Days of Thunder, all 1988, 1990. The Handmaid's Tale. Convicts, 1991. Falling Down, he played Pendergast. Geronimo, an American Legend. Something to Talk About, The Stars Fell, and Henrietta. Sling Blade. Oh, yeah, he played Carl's father.
Sure did.
The Apostle.
The Apostle, yeah. Played a televangelist.
Deep Impact.
Yeah, but the big meteorite coming in.
Where they had to go up into space.
And Morgan Freeman was the president.
And he was, they said, all right, well, I'm going to go detonate this thing myself. And he touched a picture of his wife.
Sure did.
Didn't have the kids in there, but just his wife. Coming to see you, Elizabeth. That's what he said. This is the big one. Shot at Glory, Gone in 60 Seconds. John Q, Assassination Tango.
John Q, great movie.
Gods and Generals.
I remember that one.
Played Robert E. Lee. Secondhand Lines. Played Hub. Open Range. And of course, the great, I don't know how he didn't win Oscar after Oscar after Oscar on this movie. When he played Will Ferrell's father in Kicking and Screaming.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Okay. Well, I'm sure, yeah.
It's a Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah.
Thank You for Smoking, as Jason mentioned
So
earlier.
good. Great movie.
For Christmases, Crazy Heart.
Yeah, Crazy Heart. He was in that.
Get Low. That was a movie about the making of the wonderful song Get Low.
Lil Jon.
A 2009 drama film. It tells the story of a Tennessee hermit who in the 1930s throws his own funeral party while he's still alive. Robert Duvall, Bill Murray, Sissy Spacek, Louis Black, or Lucas something. Jane Mansfield's Car. A Night in Mexico. Wild Horses. In his last, The Pale Blue Eye.
Oh,
His final role.
Pale Blue Eye.
Mm-hmm. It's I saw that. Christian Bale.
Mm-hmm.
That veteran detective Augustus Landor. So it's a mystery gothic thriller film. Yeah, that was a good movie. Christian Bale did good in that. Television. He did his first television, 1959, the Armstrong Circle Theater.
Wow.
And then his first big role, Route 66.
Where you get your kicks
Mm-hmm.
on Route 66.
Alfred Hitchcock Presents The Defenders. Oh, what a great theme song. And then the Twilight Zone, Charlie Parks. That was a good episode. I started watching a lot of the Twilight Zones because it's on Prime, and I was like,
And they're great.
Man, so good. He was in The Fugitive also.
The original?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Who played the lead in the original?
That dude.
That guy? Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. He was searching for that guy with the one arm.
Boy, the Harrison Ford version, that's the best movie ever. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better movie than 1992, The Fugitive.
You know, those trains are just still sitting off in North Carolina.
Oh, the wrecked trains?
Mhm.
How about that? I'd
They
like to
just
go see
moved
that.
them off to the side.
I would
They're
love to
still
see
sitting
that.
there.
That's cool.
David Jansen was the star of The
Yes,
Fugitive.
David Jansen. I've heard of him.
And Barry Morse.
Barry Morris.
No, Morse.
Morse?
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. He was the antagonist in The Fugitive. Never seen an episode. I know that the finale of The Fugitive was one of the most watched television programs in history.
More than Seinfeld?
I think MASH overtook The Fugitive.
Really? Yeah.
The Outer Limits, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Ever out of
Bob
limits?
Hope presents the Chrysler Theater. Boy, he had a Felony Squad, Shane, The Cat, Combat, The FBI, The Time Tunnel, Cimarron Strip,
Duvall was in Shane?
these are all television shows. The Wild Wild West, CBS Playhouse, Run for Your Life, Judd for the Defense. He did a lot of television, and then he quit 2012. Played a uncredited cameo as a Russian general
How about that?
in 2012.
What a career.
Inside Night Live.
What a
It was also
prolific
there,
career.
1998.
Mm-hmm.
So R.I.P. Robert Duvall.
One of the good ones.
Thanks for the memories. Happy Mardi Gras, everybody. What's this one called?
Jesus on the main line.
What, Jesus is doing heroin? What? I don't think this is very
On
appropriate.
the main telephone line.
Oh.
Answer the phone. He's calling now.
Barry knows cool. He's keeping you comfortable. Barry knows cool. You can put him to the test. Barry knows heating and air conditioning. Keeping you comfortable. Here's what Barry does best.
No matter how busy life gets, your home is the place where your family and friends show you they care and celebrate with you. That's why the professionals at Barano Heating and Air Conditioning always make sure your home is comfortable. Just like those who matter to you most, Barano will always be there for you.
This is Tyler from Barano Heating and Air. Now you can schedule an appointment, purchase or renew your service agreement, or pay your bill from your mobile device. Any day, anytime, anywhere. When you turn to the experts at Carrier and Barano Heating and Air. Online at baranoac.com.
Florida license number CAC 1816186.
Barry knows heating and air conditioning.
Pinch a Penny Pools has 12,000 square feet of hot tubs, over 20,000 gallons of tub capacity to choose from. That's 4,620,000 cubic inches of hot tubs. But if you don't want to take my word for it, check them out yourself. Pinch a Penny Pools and Spas, locally owned, and the easiest way to find relaxation at home.
Penthouse Jewelry, Penthouse Penthouse Jewelry, Penthouse Jewelry, home of the real nice price. Hey man, have you heard the sound? Penthouse Jewelry's the best in town. So rings, diamonds, earrings, bracelets, and more. Penthouse Jewelry, jewelry so.
When was the last time you randomly did something nice for someone that means a lot to you? Now, I say this every day at the end of my show for everybody to be a better person today than you were yesterday. Well, one way to do that is to drop into Penthouse and get a gift for someone who deserves it. It'll brighten their day, their week, maybe even their year. You don't have to wait for a holiday or special occasion, so don't wait to go check out a true local gem, serving Tallahassee since 1988. Now, sing along with me, and I'll see you at Penthouse.
Penthouse Jewelry, Penthouse Jewelry, Penthouse Jewelry, home of the real nice price.
Water is your home's worst enemy. It finds cracks, soft spots, and weaknesses. But not on our watch. At Gutter Solutions and Waterproofing, we're veteran-owned and built different, driven by detail and the pursuit of excellence. We install seamless gutters, underground drainage, and waterproofing systems that don't fail. Because when you live with discipline, water doesn't stand a chance. Gutter Solutions and Waterproofing. Visit guttersolutions.net. With us, it's personal.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Join Lighthouse of the Big Bend for the Paula Bailey Dining in the Dark, presented by Tallahassee State College on Saturday, February 28th. You will experience how individuals with vision loss adapt in a sighted world by navigating dinner in darkness with the Leon County Sheriff's Office SWAT team serving you while wearing their night vision goggles. Most importantly, your support will impact the lives of LBB's clients, enabling them to pursue their life goals and live a productive and independent lifestyle. For more information, contact Lighthouse at 850-942-3658 or email djump, D as in Deborah, jump, at seeingindependence.org.
The Greg Tish Show is sponsored by Grassroots Coffee, locally owned, locally roasted, and locally loved. Order yours fresh today at grassrootscoffee.com.
Whether you're just waking up or just driving in, the Greg Tish Show has you covered.
That sounded like Beyonce at the beginning. Dun, 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 dun. I know it's not, but it sounded a little bit like that.
Crazy in Love?
Yeah, but that's the Chi-Lites. But that one, maybe, well, this must be a more modern song.
Lundi Gras, Day Before Mardi Gras. What is the name of the song?
Oh, so this should have been played yesterday.
Lundi Gras.
Monday Gras.
Lundi, Lundi.
So I think that means Monday Gras.
Does it?
Right, Skinny Monday. Me Monday. So Reverend Jesse Jackson passing away last night. His family announced, and I think with Jesse Jackson, this was like, because of my age, I think people of a certain age or around my age, that I first, I guess, was introduced to him when he ran for president, when I was like 12, 13, 14, 13, when he ran. And that just, it was all over TV, but I didn't know much about him because I was just a kid. And then watching him, then seeing on Saturday Night Live, reading Cat in the Hat, which is just absolutely hilarious because his voice just, you can listen to audio recordings of famous, well-known people throughout history. And when his voice would come on, you're like, yeah, you know when that's Jesse Jackson. What I was saying, Jason, was like you can listen to well-known, famous people throughout history, and when you hear the Reverend Jesse Jackson, you go, you know exactly who that is.
True.
Very distinctive voice. But and as I was saying, it's like that was one. I remember when he ran for president, and then seeing the street signs around, and I might even have, because I used to collect like political stuff. I might have a Jackson for president or Jesse. I think it just said Jesse. I don't, but finished third in 84, ran again in 88, finished behind in 84, finished behind Mondale and Gary Hart. And then in 88, finished runner-up to Dukakis, who then just got one of the biggest biggest losses in presidential history. I would think Dukakis won his home state.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Yeah, the Reagan just came in and said, well, and he was the tank guy.
He wasn't very likable.
I think, and Saturday Night Live, I think, had something to do with that too.
They did. That's right.
Yeah.
They sure did.
Yeah. And then, well, also 88. Yeah, that was something. But I didn't know, much growing up more and then learning more about him, about his civil rights past, or what he did with his activism, with him being so closely associated with Martin Luther King Jr. He was in Memphis. There's photos of him, on the balcony right after Martin Luther King Jr. was shot.
The Lorraine Motel.
And then just, I remember seeing that, and I was a little too old to have known this. But again, I don't think that he was still a political figure of the time. And then was Rainbow Coalition that he had started, but just always around Rainbow Coalition and Operation Push, People United to Save Humanity, 1971. And he changed the name to People United to Serve Humanity.
Better, I like that.
But just always just powerful man, and just always it was somebody that was just always around, growing up, that he was there. But I didn't know, but during the civil rights movement, I didn't know that he was around with Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, true.
He was the guy that ran for president.
He was a true
guy
protege.
that had the rainbow. Huge vocal critic of the Reagan administration. That's why he ran for president.
And his "I am somebody."
So rest in peace, Parkinson. So upon graduation from high school in 1959, so he got a contract to play minor league baseball.
Didn't know that.
And he said, "No, I'm going to go to Illinois on a football scholarship." And then he transferred out of Illinois to North Carolina A&T, to the Aggies, and then in Greensboro, North Carolina. And then at AT&T, Jackson played quarterback and was elected as the student body president. Very, very good with speaking, and very good. And I think some of the things that really motivated him to succeed is because he was born out of wedlock.
Is that right?
That his mother was 18, and the father was this 33-year-old married neighbor. But instead of him just pushing the guy off, well, his mother remarried and married a guy that worked at the post office, and he adopted him. So he took his last name, but he didn't close out the married guy. Robinson was his name, Noah Robinson. He didn't close him out of his life. He said that he had two fathers. It's pretty impressive. One, you didn't do anything. Anybody can be what's the term? Anybody can be a dad, but not everybody can be a father.
Something like that, or the other way around.
Vice versa, yeah. But he had both of those. But then he said that his friends would taunt him because he was born out of wedlock.
Wow.
And then he said that he used those experiences to help motivate him and help him succeed.
You got to give him credit there. He certainly rose above that.
Yeah.
Became an ordained minister, got the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2000. I mean, that's no slouch of a career.
No, not at all. Not at all. And then to be stricken down with Parkinson's. So, but also, on the other side, him reading Cat in the Hat on Weekend Update. on Saturday Night Live.
I remember that now. Yeah,
was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen, and that was good on him to realize that he could go in and do that.
That's right.
And that people weren't laughing at him; they were laughing with him because it was just absolutely hilarious. Be right back.
Your local news now.
One person is dead and 2 are hospitalized after a crash in Taylor County Friday evening. The collision unfolded near Carlton Cemetery Road and Puckett Road at about 5:20 p.m. It is unclear how the crash happened at this time, but the Florida Highway Patrol says the collision involved 2 vehicles. This is a developing story. A burn ban has been put in place across the Big Bend and South Georgia due to the drought index and the continuing dry and windy conditions. The ban includes, but is not limited to, campfires, bonfires, unpermitted controlled burns, burning of yard and household trash, burning of construction debris, burning of organic debris, and igniting fireworks. Attended and monitored barbecue and cooking equipment is permitted, but should be monitored closely. Officials are also recommending against burning in fire pits. There have been reports of brush fires throughout several locations. Extreme caution is recommended. This is Rachel and A with Real Talk 93.3 Local News Update. Brought to you by Macklemore Systems, Tallahassee's go-to Mac store. Check them out online at MacklemoreSystems.com.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold, and it's a little chilly out there this morning, so grab a jacket as you head out the door. You won't need those jackets, though, later as we remain above average for the afternoon and even continue to warm up the next few days. We could even get close to record heat heading into the weekend. Highs today in the mid-70s. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn, too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
At Epps Decorating Center, we're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore, available at Epps Decorating Center with 2 locations in Tallahassee. Find a store near you and visit EppsDecorating.com. That's EppsDecorating.com.
Hey, Jeff, what's up, buddy? I was just thinking, they never tell you that when you grow up, one of the things that you'll miss are the games that you created with your friends in the neighborhood. Oh, good days. So I would have my buddy come over, and then we'd make up these games that were kind of like a hodgepodge of every game that you've ever played. Kind of like the bikes we built. Correct, yes. And it's a grand experiment. In the beginning, nobody knows how to play the game, and you argue about what the rules are going to be. And in the end, everybody knows how to play the game. By the end of that summer, you know the rules, the neighborhood know the rules, and you play that game like it's the greatest game ever played. But they still try to break the rules, right? Oh, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. But at the end, Eddie, you're never going to play it again, and you'll think about it the rest of your life. And the best game you ever played was that game. Never been a better one. Hey, you want to have a Gordo Smash, Jeff? I do. I'd like that. Gordo's, bringing the flavor and flair of Cuban food to Tallahassee since 1996.
Injured? Call attorneys who care. Facing Brooks. Offices, Tallahassee.
Hey, no fans, our partner ISF Inc. is a national management and IT consulting firm located right here in Tallahassee, Florida, solving the future for state governments through strategy, process, and technology. As a trusted advisor for state governments, ISF knows the importance of defining a clear and detailed strategy. Our friends at ISF can help your organization create a strategy that sets you on a path to success. ISF, your vision plus our expertise brings your brilliant ideas to life. Visit ISF.com to learn more. ISF, solving the future.
Real Talk 93.3 and the Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce welcome this month's newest chamber members. Businesses making a difference here in Tallahassee. Adaption Inc., Advanced Air Care Heating and Cooling LLC, Better Together, Citywide Gulf Coast, Direct Auto Insurance, Embolden Consulting, Foundational Leadership LLC, and Insure It All. Thank you for growing local with the Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce. To find out more, visit townchamber.com.
The Greg Tish Show is sponsored by Southeast Portable Buildings for gazebos, pole barns, garages, and storage sheds. Visit southeastportablebuildings.com.
Live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios, it's Tallahassee's morning show, The Greg Tish Show, on Real Talk 93.3.
So Billy Steinberg, he was a songwriter, passed away yesterday, losing his battle with cancer. And I'm going to go through some of the songs that this guy, we talked about a songwriter yesterday that you knew a lot about. I don't think you know a lot about Billy Steinberg. And I think a lot of people go, who? So that passed away yesterday, 75 years old, out in Brentwood, California. He was born in Palm Springs, California, 1950. So if we go a little more modern with Steinberg, that he wrote song, Demi Lovato wrote a song for her. So he's had a long career. His first song that was recorded and made it on an album did for I forgot already, Linda Ronstadt. So we went from Linda Ronstadt all the way to Demi Lovato. Pretty long career.
How prolific.
That 1980 is when Linda Ronstadt on her Mad Love album, How Do I Make You, was that. So listen to some of these songs that he wrote. And Jason, I want you to say, yeah, I've heard of that. Okay. Let's see. Mel C from the Spice Girls. So he wrote some songs for her. Also for the Corrs, the great Irish singing band, or Scottish, or whatever they are. You've heard of the Corrs.
Sure.
Are they Irish? Yeah, they're Irish. Yeah, because they're all from Ireland. Also wrote a song for a pretty famous Canadian, Falling Into You by Celine Dion.
I know her.
Wrote that. Also did some other work for others. He also did work for, did some songs. Let me give you ready?
I'm ready.
Look Me in My Heart, Tina Turner.
Yes.
I Touch Myself.
Yes.
The Divinyls.
I remember.
I Drove All Night.
Roy Orbison.
Roy Orbison.
Yeah.
Also Cyndi Lauper and Celine Dion.
I like Cindy's version.
Spirit of Love, Laura Branigan.
Branigan, yeah.
In Your Room, The Bangles.
I remember.
Alone by Heart.
Till Now.
Eternal Flame, The Bangles. This guy wrote all these songs.
These are bangers, man.
So Emotional, Whitney Houston. I get so emotional, baby.
About 87, 88.
Every time I think of you. Another great one, and probably my favorite by this artist. True Colors.
Belinda Carlisle?
No.
Cyndi Lauper? Yeah.
He wrote that.
Big song.
That's not even his biggest song.
What was his biggest, reckon?
Like a Virgin.
Great song. I'm thinking Like a Prayer.
He wrote Like a Virgin.
Yeah, it's a big song.
So out of all those songs that he wrote, all those fire songs, all those huge songs, here's his headline. Like a Virgin songwriter, Billy Steinberg dies.
Right.
Steinberg dies.
Wouldn't you hate that?
Out of all those great songs, all those great people he worked with, of course, that was his biggest hit. Like a Virgin spent 6 weeks at number one. But, I Touch Myself, the Divinyls, great song. I Stand By You by the Pretenders. I'll Stand By You.
Big song.
But, yeah, Eternal Flame by the Bangles. Oh, is this burning?
Great song.
An eternal flame. Oh, that's a good song.
Very good.
A really good song. I forgot how beautiful that song is.
Gorgeous arrangement.
Great songwriter. And the other thing that was big with him, and he was very active in online forums, that he collected something very interesting.
Sports memorabilia?
No, he was kind of into something different. And he was an active member on online forums.
Can I guess? Popcorn machines.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Popcorn machines.
It's not.
No, it's not. Beads.
Ah.
He was an active beads collector. He was fascinated by beads, amassed over 30 years of collecting, included ancient stone beads, Roman, and other old glass beads, Venetian trade beads, Edo period glass beads, Chinese beads. He was particularly focused on 19th century West African beads.
And when he sweated, he had beads of sweat.
He wrote a book called Wild Beads of Africa.
Wow. He really liked beads.
He loved beads.
B-E-A-D-S, beads?
Yeah, beads. Like
a string of beads?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, dude.
I mean, to each their own.
I mean, trade beads and stuff. Beads are pretty cool.
So this man wrote all these songs. He sat around looking at beads all the time.
Why writing songs?
Man.
Maybe that's what inspired him.
Man, he was making a lot of trips to the mailbox, getting them royalty checks, though.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Songwriter. That's where the money's at.
Give Your Heart a Break, Demi Lovato.
Was that his most recent hit?
No, My Stupid Heart for Tina Stossese.
Mm-hmm.
She's Argentinian. But she was on the Disney Channel too. Martina, also known as Teeny. She was on, Disney. But all those hits. I mean, wrote stuff for Cheap Trick, REO Speedwagon, Bette Midler, Belinda Carlisle, Taylor Dane, Stevie. Did I say Stevie Nicks? Stevie Nicks. All this stuff. But headline, Like a Virgin.
That was a big one.
Like a Virgin. That was his breakup song.
Mm-hmm.
And he wrote it as a breakup song.
I like a Prayer.
It's coming through the outside, coming through a bad relationship, that he made it through the wilderness. R.I.P., man. R.I.P. Yeah, there it is. I wonder if he recorded it.
How do you spell his name?
Billy Steinberg.
How do you spell Steinberg?
Steinberg.
B-E-R-G or you?
B-E-R-G, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, man. Looks like he does have quite a few. Yeah, maybe not. It's just a playlist.
Oh, it is of his hit songs.
Well, there's an orchestral version of I'll Stand By You by Billy Steinberg, Tom Kelly, Christine Ellen Hind, and the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra.
Ooh.
You Come to My Senses from Billy Steinberg, Falling Into You.
Taylor Dane.
We got a couple of Billy Steinbergs in here. Want to try one?
Oh, that's
Pretender song.
Yeah. This is with the Royal Philharmonic.
Yeah.
Well, this is pretty.
This might be good. Ooh.
Ooh. Like good orchestral music. It's the long version.
I guess so. 3.5 minutes. Let's see what.
Okay. Oh, there's no.
Yeah, I don't think there's any vocals in it. Yeah. Pretty though.
I'd use that in a movie.
Yeah, right.
That's where the lovers reunite
That's
after
right.
years and years, and they see each other and they run towards each other. And it has to be a European city that they're running towards each other. But in the end, he gets hit by a taxi
in Prague.
Flips over, dead, and she cries.
R.I.P.
And then fade to black.
I like it. You should write that screenplay. Have you ever written a screenplay?
Yeah.
Oh,
I wrote
sure.
a book.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know where it is. Pretty stupid.
Is it a novel?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I think it was a children's book, but it was I just got dumped. I was young. Just got dumped, so I wrote a book about, her.
Gotcha.
I don't remember what it was like. I need to look that up. Might be good. I don't know. 23 years old, 24 years old, got dumped, wrote a book, wrote a children's book. Gosh, forgot all about that.
So it's a children's breakup book?
It's a children's book about a princess. Princess that couldn't find happiness. Not like the Princess and the Pea. There was a princess that deserved all the happiness in the world, but wouldn't allow happiness into her life.
Oh.
Very profound book.
That is cool.
Would she ever find love? Would she ever find happiness? I don't think I used the word love because it was a children's book, but it was happiness because I felt at the time this girl is just not happy. That's why she has rejected me.
How old of an old boy were you?
23, 24.
Oh, that's no kid.
Yeah. But what was her name?
Sasha.
Sasha. Sasha. All right. When we get back, we're going to go over your 2026 Chinese horoscope. So you need to know what you are. So that's what you need to, and it's done the whole entire year. So you need to look up whether you're a rat, an ox, a tiger, a rabbit, a dragon, a snake, a horse, which is this year.
Team sheep over here, baby.
Goat, monkey, rooster, dog. Wait, I'm a dog.
Are you?
Or a pig. And then we'll go over as many as I didn't realize there were so many. We'll try to go over as many as we can when we get back.
What, is it year of the horse?
This year's the year of the horse. I think. Yeah, the year of the horse.
Al Stewart says the year of the cat.
Harnessing the power of the sun, delivering the highest quality drinking water, we are warming homes and fueling industries. Day and night, rain or shine, the City of Tallahassee Utilities is working for you.
Craving something different? Discover the bold and surprising flavors of Peru at Café de Martín. From sizzling lomo saltado to savory handmade empanadas, every dish is made with heart, history, and soul. Crafted by classically trained Chef Martín himself. It's not just food, it's a trip to Peru without the plane ticket. Swing by Café de Martín today and taste the tradition. Café de Martín, authentic Peruvian, right around the corner.
Not again, Florida man. Let me guess. New Year's resolution?
Yep, I signed up for the Florida Man Gym. Day one was high knees through the swamp. Hank, my alligator, made it look like he was a gazelle tromping through there. We're flipping tractor tires, chopping cypress stumps, and doing 12-ounce curls, and then I'm over there yanking on an outboard motor that won't start, because that's our cardio. And Hank, he's over there planking on a lily pad.
Okay, but how exactly did you hurt yourself?
Well, I tried to keep up with Hank on the swamp run. I twisted my back halfway through the mud crawl, face planted on a turtle, and that gator was laughing at me.
If your New Year's resolution includes back pain, bold pride, or gator-induced humiliation, Fenn Chiropractic has your realignment redemption.
Next year, I'm just going to buy Hank a new airboat. That way we can glide through the swamp.
New year, new spine, same old Florida man. Get straightened out this year at Fenn Chiropractic. Online at fennchiro.com. That's FENNCHIRO.com.
Searching for the best place to host an event for your friends and family? The Golf Club at Summerbrook is more than just a place for a round of golf. It's also one of the best choices for hosting and celebrating the most special days in your life. From rehearsal dinners and baby showers to corporate banquets and kids' birthday parties, you'll receive amazing personal service and attention to every detail when you choose the Golf Club at Summerbrook. Find out how affordable it can be and call us today at 850-894-GOLF. That's 850-894-GOLF.
Services, conferences to call away.
222-7722. AC and electric is what we do. Service, repairs, and installation too. 222-7722.
Parker Services, conferences to call away.
Is your home ready for anything? At Parker Services AC and Electrical, we do more than just keep you cool. We keep your whole home running smoothly. From AC maintenance and duct cleanings to whole home generator installations, we've got everything you need for comfort and reliability. Join our Peak Performance membership to keep your HVAC system in top shape and catch issues before they turn into costly repairs. And with a reliable generator, you'll never be left in the dark again. Call Parker Services today, where comfort is just a call away.
Parker Services, conferences to call away.
Florida license number CMC 050334 and EC 1301240.
The weather is unpredictable and can cause issues around your home. Weston Trawick provides commercial, residential, and industrial electrical wiring services, yearly inspections on fire alarms, portable generator sales, and so much more. With 24/7 emergency service and repair, Weston Trawick will be your calm in the storm. Give them a call at 514-0003. Weston Trawick, professional electrical services day or night. Visit online at westontrawick.com.
The Greg Tish Show is sponsored by Southeast Portable Buildings. For gazebos, pole barns, garages, and storage sheds, visit southeastportablebuildings.com.
Good morning, Tallahassee. You're tuned in to your hometown show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Oh, Mardi Gras music today, huh, man? I don't know why that was Jamaican. Jamaican me crazy, man. All right, it is the year of the fire horse. All around the world, except here, celebrating the Lunar New Year. As the Lunar New Year kicked off today. Year of the fire horse. The new year is the year to take action and to start galloping. King Arthur. Search for that holy grail.
Come, Patsy.
What are you? You're a rat?
Sheep, man.
You're a sheep.
I done said it 3 times. It's the year of the sheep, baby.
It's the year of the horse.
We are all sheep of his pasture.
Yeah, there's no sheep.
Yeah, there is.
No. What year were you born?
79. Keeping it rocking since 79, baby.
You are a goat.
No.
You are a goat.
I'm a sheep.
No, you're a goat.
I'm telling you.
No, I'm telling you, you're a goat.
Year of the sheep. 31, 43, 55, 67,
yeah,
79.
but what is that?
Year of the sheep.
I mean, but what is it? It's not that we're going over the Chinese New Year.
That's what this is.
19...
Well, according to China Travel Guide, year of the goat/sheep.
Okay, you're a goat. But we already knew you were the goat.
But the goat and the sheep are 2 different things.
I know, but you're a goat.
But the year of the sheep is when the year I was born from the Chinese zodiac.
Okay, no, you're
sheep is the 8th animal sign of the zodiac.
Okay,
I'm reading it right here.
Yeah, I know, but you're a goat. You're
okay.
a goat because I don't have sheep on this news article.
All right, well that's wrong, but we'll go with goat.
Just accept that you're the goat.
Okay.
You the goat?
No, I'm a sheep. I'll always be a sheep.
Goat. Your luck runs through this. Goat. 1979, 91, 2003, 2015. Your luck runs through people this year. Mentors, friends, collaborators, and introductions open doors faster than solo grinding ever will. Show up, follow through, and stay generous with credit. The right connection can change your timeline in one conversation. There you go. There you go. That was your horoscope for the year, for the entire year.
Nice and generalized.
Just what it basically means is follow us, we'll take you places. We'll open doors. One conversation will change. Year of the rat people. 72, 84, 96, 28, 2008, 2020. Here you go. Rat. This year rewards fast thinking, but it punishes sloppy risk. You'll spot openings quickly and you'll feel the urge to act immediately, but your best wins come from timing and strategy, not adrenaline. Ox. 73, 85, 97, 2009, 2021. You're built for endurance, and 2026 needs exactly that. The fire horse pace can make people frantic, reactive, and weirdly convinced every decision has to happen right now. Let them burn themselves out while you keep your head down and stack progress the steady way. It's the ox. Tiger. 74, 86, 98, 2010, 2022. Tiger. Your instincts hit clean in a year like this. The fire horse energy matches your natural confidence. So promotions, pivots, big ask, and bold creative swings can land well when you move with intention. Rabbit. 75, 87, 99, 2011, 2023. Thanks, Easter Bunny. Bark, bark. Fire horse energy can feel like living inside a group project where everyone thinks they're the leader. Deadlines, opinions, demands, constant movement, and people making big declarations without thinking through the follow-up. Your edge, Mr. Rabbit, is diplomacy, taste, and the ability to keep your head when others get reactive. Dragon, you're the dragon. 76, 88, 2000, 2012, 2024. This year gives you breathing room, which is rare and valuable, especially for a sign that tends to run hot. Dragon. Work pressure eases up for you enough to get your mind back in that open space for creativity, travel, pleasure, and anything that makes you feel wilder. Year of the snake. 77, 89, 2001, 2013, and last year. You're coming off your own zodiac year, and 2026 brings a different kind of pressure. The kind that sharpens you instead of draining you. Competition shows up in form of capable peers, higher standards, and situations that force you to level up in real time. Keep your focus on skill, craft, and clean boundaries, and you'll be fine this year. Horse. This year, fire horse. 78, 90, 2002, 2014.
You're a horse, right?
No.
What'd you say you were?
I forgot. I don't remember what I am. I don't know. I think I passed over me. Oh, no, I'm a dog.
Dog. That's right. You said dog.
I'm a dog. Horse. Why, welcome to your main character year. For better and worse, everything turns up, including confidence and patience, charm, and that itchy urge to bolt the second something feels limiting. Goat. We already read that one. Jason. Goat, sheep. Monkey. 80, 92, 2004, 2016.
I'm a monkey.
This is your speed. You're both fun and dangerous. Ideas multiply fast. Wait, isn't that rabbits? Plans fill your schedule, and your social life can start to feel like a second job you never applied for. Rooster, 69, 81, 93, 05, 17. Your precision becomes a superpower in a fast year. People will need your standards, your organization, and your ability to spot weak points before they become everyone's problem. Dog.
Yeah, here come the rooster.
Dog, 70, 82, 94, 2006, 2018. The work you've been doing finally gets noticed, and it can feel overdue in the best way. You've seen your reliability, your follow-through, and the way you show up when other people flake. Opportunities come through teamwork and shared projects. So say yes when the right collab reaches out. Pig, 71, 83, 95, 7, 19. 2026 can feel like pressure from all sides. Even when you're doing everything right, keep your effort steady, handle what's in front of you, and avoid forcing outcomes. There you go.
How come these fortunes always are so like dainty and positive? They never say things like, you will have a financial downturn this year. You will wreck your car and insurance will not give you the proper pay.
Your insurance will drop you after a horrific car accident where one of your legs will shorten.
Right.
I get, because it's a positive. New Year's is always a positive time.
Hey, have you ever looked and seen which sign you are compatible with?
Don't care.
As a dog.
Oh, as a dog? Well, here's what Love says. Love supports you this year and shows up in steady ways that build trust over time.
But who's your sign you should be with?
Oh, I don't know. Let someone accept care without picking it apart or searching for the catch. If you're single, look for someone consistent. If you're partnered, lean into warmth and let it steady you.
Yeah.
That's for the dog. For you, I don't know if it gives.
Well, I can tell you, it says that I'm compatible with pig. And guess
what am I? What am I, dog? I don't know. Let's see, dog love compatibility. China, Lunar New Year, lunar sign. Let's see, dog. I am the tiger, horse, and rabbit. These signs offer the loyalty and understanding and the shared values that dogs crave, creating harmonious, stable, and deeply loving, trustworthy relationships, particularly with the independent horse. Horse, H-O-R-S-E.
Yeah, you should find you a horse.
I have in the past.
Hey-o.
Huh. No, I like my Leo sign. I like that. I like everybody in the
horoscope.
Yeah, I like that sign better than the dog.
Leo, that's lion.
Yeah, that's what I am.
That's
What are you?
Cancer, crab.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a water guy, water boy.
Yeah, crab. I like those better.
I'm an old crustacean.
I used to go through, I used to love reading my horoscope.
Oh, yeah?
You know when I would always read it, though?
Mm-hmm.
The next day. Oh, that happened. Oh, that happened. But I've never been one into all that. Because also with like these, who says they're just not repeating something from like 80 years ago?
Well, they certainly are. It's all BS.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is. But it is interesting.
It's all right.
But I'm not going to, I don't consider myself, I mean, even though, I am a Leo, but I'm not exactly like him. Just because where I was born doesn't dictate who I am.
That's right.
I am who I am.
That's right. We don't need no Gregorian calendar to tell us otherwise.
We just need Gregory.
That's right. The Gregorian calendar. I like that.
You just don't need the Gregorian calendar. You just need the Gregorian.
Gregorian Tish. That's a good name.
Oh, that'd be awful. Happy Mardi Gras, everybody. Dana Brooks, Terry Madigan, when we get back after this Town Hall New break.
Hey, let me tell you about my friends at Tried and True Consulting, a Seminole-owned business that specializes in payments and business solutions. Tried and True's core expertise includes card, ACH, point of sale, mobile, e-commerce, and hosted payment solutions. Tried and True will help you reduce costs and increase your bottom line. That always sounds nice. Whether you're a retailer, restaurant, licensed professional, or service industry, Tried and True is saving you money. Tried and True's expertise extends to payroll, video menu ad boards, IT services, web design, and social media. It's time to make one call and tell the competition to take it on down the road. Call Don or Joe today at 844-464-6653. That's 844-464-6653. When you do business with Tried and True, they contribute 10% of the net revenue to the battle's end. So go Tried and True today. Call 844-464-6653.
Stay tuned for more of the Greg Tish Show live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios after this town hall news break on Real Talk 93.3 WVFT, Gretna, Tallahassee. This is Real Talk 93.3, Tallahassee's Real Talk station.
News this hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. U.S. and Iranian negotiators are holding a second round of talks mediated by Oman in Geneva. The U.S. is pressing for a deal on Iran's nuclear program, and President Trump seems to think the prospects are looking pretty good.
I think they want to make a deal. I don't think they want the consequences of not making a deal. They want to make a deal.
Iran, meanwhile, has conducted a missile test. Delegations from Moscow and Kiev getting ready for another round of U.S. brokered talks. The fourth anniversary of Russia's war in Ukraine approaching.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says his government's delegation is in Switzerland, and Russian state news agency TASS says the Moscow team has also arrived. Tough discussions about the future of Russian-occupied Ukrainian territory are expected as President Donald Trump's envoy Steve Witkoff and son-in-law Jared Kushner sit down with the delegations, according to a person familiar with the talks who spoke to the AP on condition of anonymity because of the sensitivity of the matter. That's because Russian officials are still insisting that Ukraine cede control of its eastern Donbas region. Expectations for any breakthrough in the latest round of negotiations are low, however, with neither side apparently ready to budge from their positions on key territorial issues. I'm Charles Dilladesma.
His family says the Reverend Jesse Jackson died this morning. He was 84. 3 people, including the gunman, are dead. A shooting at a high school hockey game in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. 3 people in critical condition. Jill Biden's former husband, William Stevenson, set to enter a plea in Delaware. The charges that he killed his current wife. Stock futures in the red this morning on Wall Street. The Dow futures are down 123 points. The NASDAQ futures off 221, and the S&P futures down 31 points. More on these stories, townhall.com.
They say timing is everything in the gold and silver markets, and it's true. Dennis Prager here for AmFed Coin and Bullion. Although you can buy at the right time, if you buy the wrong coins, you may not make a profit. When gold was $400 an ounce, many people were talked into buying high-grade old gold and silver collector's coins. Unfortunately, most of the people who bought these so-called semi-numismatic coins, like the $20 St. Gordon's and Liberty Head gold coins, have not broken even on their investment. Incredible, given that gold has risen approximately 525% since then. So while timing is everything, if you buy the wrong coins, the timing simply doesn't matter. Having a dealer who cares about positioning you in the right types of coins or bullion will mean more to your portfolio than anything else. That's why I deal with Nick Rovich and AmFed Coin and Bullion. Whether you're buying or selling, call 800-221-7694. That's 800-221-7694. Or go to AmericanFederal.com. AmericanFederal.com.
Your sports action update on Real Talk 93.3 with all the latest odds from Vegas.
Florida Gators baseball today, a $2.80 favorite against Stetson plus 210. The Florida State Seminoles laying $3.45 against the Jacksonville Dolphins plus 250. And North Florida, $1.20 favorite over the Buccaneers of Charleston Southern minus 110. Florida Gator basketball, the O'Connell Center tonight. Florida laying 21.5 points against South Carolina, 149.5 the total in Gainesville. Florida State and Tallahassee, 11.5-point favorites over Boston College. The Eagles have dropped 6 straight, 148.5 the total at Tucker Center. UCF, a 2.5-point home favorite against TCU. Score $500 in rewards with the GBank First Bet VSiN Trifecta. Details at vsin.com/GBank. For more sports betting news and information, go to vsin.com. Mike Son at Real Talk 93.3.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Really smart. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I took the gas hose out of my car's tank. Ooh, not smart. And I drove off while still attached to pump number 3.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hey, this is for my homeowner friends out there. You know who you are. When you get your grass cut, you're going to inspect the work, make sure it's good. Get your house painted, check around every corner and edge, make sure that's done right. Get a new roof, to get eyes on those shimmering new shingles. Get your septic tank cleaned. Bet you're not popping your head down in there to take a look around. You got to trust it's done right. I'll make it easy. Go see my friend Greg Miller, Miller Septic. They're my guys. I trust them, and you can too. MillerSeptic.com. That's it. That's the commercial. That's the whole thing. Check them out. That's MillerSeptic.com.
T-Spark Enterprises, roofing and construction services. T-Spark Construction.com. We conquer all peaks. We fix those darn leaks. Call 850-766-134. T-Spark Enterprises, roofing and construction services. T-Spark Construction.com.
License number CCC 1331204.
The Greg Tish Show is sponsored by Paul's Termite and Pest Control. When you call Paul's, they'll get them all. Bust those bugs now. Visit callpauls.com for an appointment today.
From the Grassroots Coffee Studios, you're listening to Tallahassee's Morning Show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Happy Mardi Gras, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your day. Danny, you're from that area, that Pensacola, Mobile. Mardi Gras started there, 1709 or something? It was really, really early. Jason lived in Mobile for a long time. It's huge over there.
It is so huge, and I imagine all of my friends are exhausted. One of my friends that from when I lived there before, she's the queen of the whole thing, and so she was on all these floats and all
the different crews.
Yeah, she was like, "Let's get together after Mardi Gras." I mean, she's just so highly scheduled, and there's something to do. I bet those people need a week off over there.
They take 40 days off.
Yeah, they need
they get a whole 40 days.
They need 40 days of drying out. That has nothing to do with religion. It just has to do with trying to get your electrolytes back after just nonstop partying.
That we learned a lot about Mardi Gras. Yeah, obviously starting in Mobile, which was the capital of Louisiana at the time.
It was all Louisiana.
Then moved to Biloxi, and then the capital moved to Biloxi, and then the Mardi Gras celebrations moved there, and then to New Orleans later on when all the territories got split up. But a lot of fun. So we got another guy running for mayor now.
Yeah, I saw an article about him yesterday.
That gentleman.
Somebody's an IT.
He's IT.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Never run for office or anything.
About 40 or 41. Something
Yeah.
like that.
But everybody seems to like when somebody comes up and the political newcomer. I mean, everybody has to have been. Everybody in that's sitting in there, the 5 of them, they were all political newcomers at one time.
You got to start someplace.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if mayor's the best place to start,
Mm-hmm.
but I admire people who want to do it. But maybe start off as commissioner, then because mayor has kind of got extra duties as well. But
They just kissing babies and shaking hands.
Yeah, got to do all that.
You don't have any more like power on the up there.
You don't have the extra votes.
No, yeah. But with that, I mean, that's something. I mean, you have. But have you ever thought about running for anything?
Yeah, I was planning to run for office. That was always a goal of mine. And then I shadowed some people who actually have that job and realized that I only want to run. I don't want to
run for the border.
I don't want to actually do that job.
Yeah, I've thought about it in the past, and then there was another thing that I was thinking about, and then I was chatting with a friend, and I'm gonna stay here. I like this because that's a lot of thick skin.
Oh, you've got to have the thickest skin. That's why you really need to be very comfortable online on social media before you even think about it. And again, it's really not you, the candidate. It's the people who care about you. They're the ones who really suffer whenever somebody runs for office. They're the ones who, whenever somebody comes to me, I have it happen to me because I'll go up and say inflammatory things online, and then sometimes somebody will put a bead on you and want to be real hateful, and I handle it fine. But the people who care about me, it's like a gut punch to them. They can't stand that, and I wouldn't want to do that to my poor mother.
No.
But seriously, most of the people, when you talk to them about why they don't run, it's not really them worried about getting their nose bloodied. It's the effects it'll have on the people who love them.
I didn't think about that.
You got to be careful whatever you say online. And I mean, she could say something like Kim Kardashian's outfit. I didn't like it.
Oh,
I'm not stupid.
People will
Terry.
flame. They'll come back hard.
I'm not stupid. I'm not going to do something like that and burn my house down. I know not to trash a Kardashian.
No. I love each and every single one of them.
Kardashian. Me too.
I don't like the mom. But the kids, I love.
I love
the kids, I love. I think that the kids.
Oh, she's the best.
That what they've done with the advantages that they've had, and like with the billionaire, with their makeup line, and then
that's all mama.
Just
momager.
Taking advantage of that. I think to take advantage of situations. And
that's an American story, man.
Well, with Jesse, and we were talking about Jesse Jackson.
They grew
earlier.
up humble, oppressed. What their dad could actually Syrian or something.
No, he's Armenian.
Armenian. I mean, talk about oppressed and humble upbringings those kids had.
No, they had some advantages, and she parlayed that. I mean, there's a lot of kids who
they started off wealthy.
There's a lot of people who grow up with lawyers as parents who don't turn into Kardashians.
Yeah. We were talking about Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away last night.
I ran into him at a steakhouse in Chicago.
Just randomly?
About
that's where he would
Whitney
hang out.
With me. Whitney and I were up there visiting my friend. Is a famous Chicago steakhouse. It was, I think it's called
like
the Firehouse
Burns?
or something like that. It had been burned down. It was a firehouse and it had burned down, which is funny. Firehouse burned down, and then they turned it into a steakhouse. Really good.
I thought he was older. He was only 84, and I didn't realize. And then
he was older.
He was.
What's his name? Robert Duvall was 95. I didn't think he was that old.
Robert Duvall was always old.
He always looked. I mean, he was bald from the beginning. He looked old.
When he was Tom and Godfather, he was old.
Yeah,
and I think he was about 31.
Boo Radley in To Kill a Mockingbird, he was bald and he was a kid then. But with Jesse Jackson, and we didn't like learning stuff like what motivated him, and it's because he was born out of wedlock. That his mother was 18 and that the father was the next door neighbor. He was 33, but he didn't push that guy out of his life. That when his mother married, again, he got teased relentlessly. His friends teased him for being married or a baby out of wedlock, which now we say like, that's commonplace.
So that's now a choice.
And then, but he didn't, he said he had two fathers because
that's a great way
Mr. Jackson, who adopted him, but he didn't push Mr. Robinson out of his life. And
no, Mr. Robinson's wife did.
yeah. I'd like to see what happened after that. Yeah. I'm sorry. What with the girl that lives next door?
You did what?
But
with whom?
But he said that motivated him with the relentless teasing that he got. That he knew he needed to be a little extra special. And I think with people like with our age, like when we start like first realizing like politics a little bit, that was around the time that he was running for president.
Yeah, I remember that as a child.
I mean,
I very much do.
He was always looking for the headline, I mean, he had no chance to be elected president, but it was a headline grabber. I mean, he was in a lot. He had that distinctive voice. You always could hear when he was talking. You recognized him.
That's what we were talking about earlier, that you could play people throughout history of recordings, and you would know when he was up there. But Parkinson's. Wow. But Jason said, everything comes in threes, but then that's kind of like
I've heard that too.
People, a lot of people die in the winter too. That is something to that. I've heard that from medical people. I don't know what it is.
And a lot in the spring and summer too.
No,
it seems like a year-round thing, but
especially.
But I do hear the saying hits in three. So who's next?
Well, we had James Vanderbeek last week lost his battle with cancer, and then you had Catherine O'Hara that she passed away. And then that she was, I guess she had heart issues.
I think there's a bigger name coming.
She had some sort of what I've heard she died of was a pulmonary embolism.
Pulmonary. Yeah, that's right.
That should be avoidable. But it has some kind of cancer or something. So maybe the treatment is what.
But Vanderbeek, I guess they started a GoFundMe for his family because I guess he did not have a lot of money.
Well, they said he ran through a lot of money trying to fight that cancer. And he had 6 children Terrible.
He was making no money off of his TV show that he was on.
Yeah.
That
You got to negotiate your deal, man.
What was he on? I mean, I didn't really know.
Dawson's Creek?
Dawson's Creek.
Okay.
That was not.
I didn't really watch
my
that.
time. I
Yeah.
think my daughter might have watched
That was a little
might have
past
been
my
her
TV time.
Yeah.
I was 90210.
Yeah.
And then that was kind of after. But made, I guess, with the deal he signed. His parents, hey, you're going to be on TV.
He got no royalties.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some of the richest people in that business are people who just had a really good deal on something that's still on the air, and they might not be somebody you've even heard of. They just got the right deal to get the money.
Like people like Gilligan's Island, ran for 3 years, but the actors all got royalties from this lark of a show that still pays them. I mean, that show was on someplace every day, every hour,
Well, it's like even with
and they got paid.
in the late 80s when Jack Nicholson, when they wanted to play the Joker, and he's like, okay, I'll play it. You're going to pay me this much and I'm going to get this many points. And he ended up making like $50 million from playing the Joker. Sir Alec Guinness from Star Wars, that he goes, yeah, I'll take 2 points. Ended up making millions. Even when he reprised, he was on the set for 1 day on the second movie, on set for 1 day, $3 million is what he made.
What a gig
from
like
getting
that.
the rear end. Yeah. So it's always look over your contracts, right?
Yep.
Get a good lawyer.
Get a lawyer. Look at your contract.
Yeah. I want to talk to you. You good with insurance?
What do you mean?
So I'm going to talk to you about something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You pay your premiums. You hope you get some back if you need it.
Yes, exactly. Happy Mardi Gras, everybody. Be right back. Dana and Perry.
You bought a home in Leon County last year and want to save on your property taxes, you may be able to file for homestead exemption. And we continue to offer many additional exemptions.
If you're a homeowner and have a permanent disability, you may be exempt from paying any property taxes. I've been enjoying this benefit for 32 years, and it has saved me a lot of money.
The filing deadline is March 1st. Visit leonpa.gov or call 850-606-6200 to learn more.
That chip turned into a crack? No worries. Better call Seminole. We'll fix your glass faster than you can say road trip.
Road trip.
Mobile service, expert installs, and no headaches. Call 850-539-4527, 850-539-4527, or go to SeminoleAutoglass.com. Your glass, your rules, but seriously, better call Seminole.
Seminole Auto Glass.
Is your child turning 4 or 5 by September 1st? Register now for VPK with Leon County Schools. It's a free part-day program for eligible families, with full-day options available that may be free or paid, depending on your school choice and where you live. Apply by March 2nd using our simplified process on our Focus Parent Portal. Visit earlychildhood.leonschools.net and make the choice that's right for your family, your child, your VPK, your LCS.
Injured? Call Fasig Brooks and come back stronger. Offices, Tallahassee.
Every child deserves a chance to live their best life and celebrate every moment. When you support St. Jude, you help give kids with cancer around the world that chance. Together, we can save more lives. Finding cures, saving children. Visit stjude.org.
When I get home from work, I'm ready to relax. So I call Swain Pools and Spas to put my pool in the back. I call Swain Pools and Spas. Now I'm soaking up the fun when I want to.
Swain Pools and Spas is your pool and spa everything store. Swain sells them, Swain repairs them, Swain renovates them, Swain services them. Swain even has pool and spa supplies. And they'll test your water too. Nobody, and I mean nobody, knows more about pools and spas than Swain. Almost 40 years of quality, reliability, and service. Look for the big Swain sign on Tharp Street. Call them at 386-7113 or online at swainpools.com.
Swain Pools and Spas.
No matter what printing you need to keep your business running, we can help. Hi, Jason Butera here for The Printery.
Reduce your stress and give us a call. From new product brochures or posters to yard signs, postcards, even letterhead and envelopes, the Printery sets the standard in personalized service with outstanding results. We offer full-service graphic design and free pickup and delivery. The Printery, home of 36-cent color copies. If it's ink on paper, we've got it covered. Call us today, 877-6418. 877-6418.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The Greg Tish Show is sponsored by Paul's Termite and Pest Control. When you call Paul's, they'll get them all. Bust those bugs now. Visit callpauls.com for an appointment today.
This is where Tallahassee starts its day. It's the Greg Tish Show, right here on Real Talk 93.3.
I want to be in that number. Don't y'all want to be in that number? Or you? All right, insurance. We hear more. Like yesterday, I said that I'm gonna send Waste Pro an email, and I'm going to word this very strongly and say thank you for the job you're doing in my neighborhood. That they do a fantastic job in my neighborhood. And I was going to send an email. I was like, they probably don't get many thank you emails. Thank you for the wonderful job, because a lot of us, when we reach out to a service provider or anything, it's usually in a negative way. With me, with what I had to deal with my homeowners claims and having claims back to back when one was still open and not closed, and then there was years of legal battles and everything. And now that a very dear friend of mine is going through that, they had a claim that was open, and then a tree came crashing through their house. Now they're dealing with something, and it's starting to go a little wonky on them from their insurance company. But what is like a good advice? And then I just said, hire a lawyer now. Find somebody, because this is what I eventually had to do 3 years down the line of battling that after getting the runaround and just becoming frustrating, having vendors that were owed money that they saw the check, weren't getting paid for the work that they had done because the money was being held and not distributed to them, which was not my fault. They ended up suing me, which I didn't have any problem with that, because they needed to get their money. And I ended up paying them, not the insurance company. It was just huge mess. But just, what do you do when you run into a situation like that? Well, you're getting, you can tell you're getting the runaround. You're getting the Rain Man.
The big thing, whenever you run
that movie,
problems like that, I tell people, document. Keep it all in writing. Don't be having conversations with random 1-800 agents at the insurance company. Don't text somebody who maybe even your local agent. I mean, it's always good to have a local agent that can help you, but you just got to keep it all in writing and document what you're doing. And then at some point you may have to get a lawyer or take them to, file a complaint with the state if somebody really runs you around. But unless you have it all written down, I can't tell you. People tell, well, I talked to them, they told me this, but
who told you?
Yeah, who?
Yeah.
Show it to me in writing where somebody affirmed that,
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get your ducks in a row, because otherwise you're just going to pay a lot of money to a lawyer because you're frustrated. That's what people do a lot, that runs up their legal bills, especially in divorce or something like this, where it's really getting your cortisol up and you're really, anxious about it. You just come in with a bunch of receipts and documents and stuff and say, look at this and figure it out. Well, you're going to have to pay somebody to sort all that out. So get your ducks in a row first and have your documentation and read your policy, because I think people make assumptions about insurance policies. Like, people tell me, oh, I have full coverage. No, what you think you have is probably comp and collision, what make you think you have full coverage, but you don't have full coverage. You don't have enough coverage to cover what you're doing. You don't have an uninsured motorist to cover other people who
yes, that is,
mistakes.
and
So,
that's what
you know what I mean?
that Andy Cohen at Florida Farm Bureau, when I'd switch over to them, she's like, did you have uninsured motorists? And I was like, I don't know. And she goes, that is something you need to have.
And they don't like to sell it to you because they can, when they're selling you insurance, they can assess your risk based on everything they can learn about you. But whenever they're selling uninsured motorists, they're basically insuring the whole world out there, what could happen to you. So they don't like that. But they have to offer it to you. And if you don't take it, you have to sign something saying you declined it. Or
that's one thing, especially in this town. With learning the amount of uninsured and suspended drivers that are out there, that is one thing I would tell everybody: call your insurance agent today and get that.
If you listen to nothing else I tell you, believe me, thousands and thousands and thousands of claims that have come through our office. Most people are not carrying enough insurance to cover the damage that they do to other people. So you better look out for yourself.
Read your policy and you'll see a list on your policy of endorsements, exclusions like that. Most people never look at those. Sometimes they're not even included. I've had people bring me, said, what about all this? Well, everything is here. No, there's a list of 17 different endorsements. They're not here. This policy is only 16 pages. I mean, a full contract could be, they're crazy. And they're not written for your benefit.
Right.
You know,
they're written in y'all's terms.
Yeah, and insurance is, I mean, it's kind of those things to say, and I know a lot of insurance agents, good people, it's kind of a necessary evil. I mean, when you really need it, you hope it's there, you pay for it. A lot of times it comes through, but insurance companies don't make money by paying claims.
Yeah,
you never see adjuster of the year being recognized for paying the most claims.
No. But, and you also, I always caution people, a lot of people carry too much insurance. So you really need somebody, not an insurance agent, to advise you on what kind of insurance you actually need for your
or a good
risk.
insurance agent. You don't need that.
Well,
you know, that's few and far.
People are going to sell what they sell.
Yeah.
You know, surgeon's going to cut. You know,
this alien invasion coverage, you may not need that. You know,
according to Obama,
but for $25, you know. You can
like
get
for
it.
instance, you know, everybody gets hacked now, and there's ransomware and stuff like that. So several years ago, maybe 10 years ago, you know, when you looked at insurance for that, people would say, oh, well, the cost of the insurance is you know, as much as what you probably have to pay. Just give them the $5,000, get your files back, that sort of thing.
Cybersecurity.
And then now it's that's somewhat more sophisticated, and you really do need to explore what you can get for that. And when you buy things like that, don't just think, oh, I got it covered. No, see what they're actually going to cover for you. Because a lot of times you may be given money for insurance. It's really not going to do anything for you. So that's why I say read your policy. Don't just assume that, oh, I've got insurance on my house, so it's going to cover all water damage. No, there's different types of water damage, you know. So
that's the thing that a lot of people, especially well, I think that we're more apt to it here in Florida, that just because you have some kind of hurricane coverage, if you don't have that flooding coverage, that's
another thing. You know, is this wind damage that blew the water into your house, or was it storm surge, you know, that got the water into your house? So there's all kinds of things like that.
It's just a messy road, and I feel from my friends that are having to deal with almost the same thing that I had to deal with. That luckily he has a number of somebody that he can call directly, because every time that I would call, I would get a new person.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Well, I tell you, when you get your insurance, I mean, you know, you see all the stuff on TV, you know, Geico and all this. You never have to meet your agent's all 800 number. Yeah, it's probably fine for a lot of purposes, but I always like to deal with a local agent if there's, because they're kind of, it gives you somebody to call when you're getting the runaround.
It gives you
like,
somebody to blow up
Bobby,
online
you know,
if they don't.
Yeah, exactly.
It gives you a local person to give a bad review to until they respond.
I tell my agent, I know where you live, you know.
It's like with Andy, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this. And I trust her on everything. That do I wish my rates were lower? Yes, but that's what I got to pay. And then, no, this is just car insurance. And then, but with the homeowners insurance and everything, that you got to really dig in. You got to really, but I do like with documenting everything. And then my friend his contractor said, well, what you need to do, because when you talk to somebody contractors that deal with insurance companies all the time, they're probably the best ones to talk to, other than the lawyer.
Whenever I dealt with, when I had my flooded out my house in town, the guy who did the construction, he handled it all, and it was just, and I told that. I mean, I've never seen anything go so seamlessly as that did. And I think a lot of it had to do with the relationship between the contractor and the insurance company.
That's why I had that on my first claim when that I had.
That's the only homeowner's claim I've ever had. I don't.
They ain't fun.
Insurance.
They're not fun at all. But it's just document everything, and then but the contractor
document.
Yeah, I told my friend, he goes, get the guy you're talking to, get his supervisor's name, and then get his supervisor's name, get their emails and phone numbers,
extension numbers, all that stuff. Get their facts if people still do that.
Because it is very frustrating when you call and you've called for the 40th time. Oh, explain to me what's going on.
The whole thing again, your whole spiel.
I'm sorry. Was that John Grisham?
It was Rainmaker. You're
Rainmaker.
Rainmaker.
Okay, I said Rainman.
He said, you must be
Rainmaker.
stupid. I'll never forget that. Yeah.
Y'all have a good Mardi Gras, and enjoy your
happy
lunar.
Chinese New Year.
Enjoy your
don't
Chinese New Year.
Don't wash your hair and don't chop today.
And wear a little bit of red.
Don't shop or chop.
Chop. Don't chop anything today.
Oh, I'm shopping.
Yeah,
I'm shopping.
Don't chop.
Yeah. Be right back.
Your local news now.
A 15-year-old boy is in critical condition following a shooting in Cordell on Saturday evening. The Cordell Police Department responded to a reported shooting in the 600 block of West 11th Avenue at approximately 8 p.m. on February 14th. Upon arrival, officers found the teen with a single gunshot wound. The victim was transported to Crisp Regional Hospital. He was later transferred to another area hospital where he remains in critical condition. The Criminal Investigations Division secured the scene while the Georgia Bureau of Investigation responded to assist with the ongoing investigation. Authorities have not released additional details at this time as the investigation remains active. If you have any information, contact the Cordell Police Department at 229-276-2921 or the Georgia Bureau of Investigation tip line at 1-800-597-8477. This is Rachel Anay with your Real Talk 93.3 Local News Update, brought to you by Macklemore Systems, Tallahassee's go-to Mac store. Check them out online at McLemoreSystems.com.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold, and it's a little chilly out there this morning, so grab a jacket as you head out the door. You won't need those jackets, though, later as we remain above average for the afternoon and even continue to warm up the next few days. We could even get close to record heat heading into the weekend. Highs today in the mid-70s. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn, too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Games for Less, Tallahassee's largest selection of new and used games, as well as new and used consoles like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Atari 2600, PS4, and PS5. You name it. Locally owned and operated since 1994, trade-ins are not only welcome, but Games for Less pays more for your trade-ins than the big chain stores. That's not all. Games for Less now buys and sells new and used vinyl records to boot. George loves the Beatles, by the way. Reserve all the new releases today at Games for Less, conveniently located in the Walmart Supercenter Plaza on Appalachian Parkway.
Love to compete on the dartboard? Then it's time to head to the CP. The Corner Pocket Bar and Grill is Tallahassee's premier dart bar, featuring steel tip boards and soft tip internet play. The Corner Pocket hosts leagues and tournaments regularly. Just check out their social media to find a time that works for you. And in between games, grab a pint and a bite in the cool AC, or enjoy yourself outside on the deck. Whether you want to catch a game or start one of your own, the place to be is the Corner Pocket Bar and Grill, 2475 Appalachian Parkway. Tallahassee loves the Corner Pocket.
Tired of spending money on bug spray and inhaling all those fumes every time you want to go outside? Treat your yard so you can stop spraying your kids.
Paul's Termite and Pest Control has a solution to this persistent problem. Paul's has a program which seeks the grounds, flower bed, and shrubs. Paul's controls pesky mosquitoes year-round, which means you can take back control of your yard. Not only are mosquitoes a physical irritation, they also pose a potential health risk to people and pets. With Paul's targeted techniques, you can rest assured that your yard will be protected and your afternoons will stay fun.
Take back your yard. Don't let mosquitoes interrupt the fun. For more information, go to callpauls.com. For the elimination of termites or any other pests.
And a greener lawn, too.
Call Pauls. We'll get them all.
Pauls can help eliminate fire ants from your lawn, too. We'll help you take your yard back.
Pinch a Penny Pools has 12,000 square feet of hot tubs, over 20,000 gallons of tub capacity to choose from. That's 4,620,000 cubic inches of hot tubs. But if you don't want to take my word for it, check them out yourself. Pinch a Penny Pools and Spas, locally owned, and the easiest way to find relaxation at home.
After a storm, portable generators are a helpful temporary solution until power can be restored. Remember, 20-20-20 to keep safe while using a generator. Keep your generator 20 feet away from your house. Wait 20 minutes for the generator to cool down before refueling. Purchase a $20 carbon monoxide detector to protect you and your family. For more tips on hurricane safety, check out the Hurricane Guide at floridadisaster.org/guide. This message is sponsored by the Florida Division of Emergency Management, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
The Greg Tish Show is sponsored by Kraft Nissan and Infinity of Tallahassee. Find your next new car at a locally owned Kraft Brothers dealership. Visit infinityoftallahassie.com.
Good morning, Tallahassee. The Greg Tish Show is live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios on Real Talk 93.3.
Bonde tu bon tonton tempes. Is that right, Jason? That's exactly how you say it. What do you say? Left foot Florida de bon tempes.
Left foot right. Laissez les bon temps rouler. French.
Happy Mardi Gras, everybody. Tomorrow, Ash Wednesday. I got my big dress rehearsal tonight. Not getting home till like 10:30, 11 tonight. So I apologize.
It's going to be rough.
Ahead of time. Not going to be a lot of sleep for the Gregorian.
You should pull up.
Not going to be a lot of Gregorian sleep.
You should pull an all-nighter tonight.
No, absolutely not. You did that one time, and I couldn't. There's no way I can do that. I'll sleep well. I'll just take an extra long nap today if I can to try to get ready for it. It's get ready for it to do my guest appearance in The Tempest Friday night at the Adderley. Please come on down Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You want to see me? Friday.
Okay.
Most popular night. That's why I chose that. But yeah, dress rehearsal tonight starting 7, I think. We got to get mic checks, and then 7 is when we start. And then cast photo at 10. So by the time I leave, walk to my vehicle, get home 11. Give me a long night.
Life of the thespian.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that'll be fun. And then tomorrow I can't just go home. I got like a Lincoln Hall of Fame meeting at 11. So I got to leave here and then head over to Lincoln for a Hall of Fame meeting. They started a Hall of Fame last year.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm. And I got on the committee now.
Mm-hmm.
They had a meeting last week. Forgot all about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like crap. Because they can only have it at lunch because there's a lot of teachers and staff.
Mm-hmm.
And then 12:15, I was like, crap, because I was doing stuff in the house. But yeah, please come by. Southern Shakespeare Friday night. Thursday, I believe Alan Hanstein is playing the Shipmaster. And then Friday, I have it. And then Saturday and Sunday, I think that Jessica Miner, Rick Miner's wonderful wife, that she has it, Talithia Edwards, also playing the Shipmaster. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And we got new lines yesterday.
Very cool.
That was good. I had my 2 lines down, but now we got like 4 lines. But James said, don't worry. The lines will be on the mast of the ship.
Oh, cool.
So you'll be able to see.
Don't you wish you could have Alan in to rehearse his lines, to hear how he does his lines?
Tonight.
You get to see him do it tonight?
Yeah, we'll all be there
nice.
tonight.
Oh, cool.
We'll run the scene 4 times.
So what if you love how Alan does, and you're like, Alan, I really like your take on that. I'm gonna kind of steal from that.
Doesn't matter. He's done.
Yeah, because different night.
He's Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
I can just repeat what he does.
I feel like he would be
Jessica
good.
or Talithia can see what I do and go, I like that. And we all steal from Alan.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to do my own. I'm not going to do like a pirate and a Hollywood pirate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing me. I'm just going to use my booming Gregorian voice to do that. Europeans, they scratch your head sometimes about stuff that we have in America. And they're like, y'all got what? Like yellow school buses. They can't figure that out. Y'all have yellow school buses? That's not only in movies?
We call them cheese wagons.
That a lot of people, that's French.
The cheese wagon.
That a lot of Europeans, they're like, those are real? I thought those were only in movies. No, we got yellow buses. I've never even thought about a European bus.
They're red.
They even have them?
Yeah, they got. They got
well, that's London. But do they even have like school buses, or they just ride the public transportation, or they just
they got
walk to school?
They got school buses.
But yeah. I've never thought about it. I don't know what one looks like.
Wonder why ours are yellow though.
Visibility.
That's true.
Or they were just out of all the other paint colors that day. You just paint it yellow. We got plenty of yellow.
Just a giant rectangular vehicle wasn't noticeable enough, I guess.
Another thing that a lot of Europeans are confused by: garbage disposals.
Really?
An English guy once, he goes, English guy said this to a friend. True, you got a little blender in your sink to chop up the food bits and throw them down in the sewer because you're too lazy to walk to the trash bin? Yes. Yes.
It's quite a luxury.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Until they stink.
Yeah, they do stink bad.
Another one, the giant redwoods from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Beautiful.
But they can't. They're like, what? What? That one person said, this is one of the most beautiful places I've ever visited. It felt sacred. It's like there were forest elves protecting the place. I just wanted to walk until I got lost and stay lost forever.
Where, Sequoia National?
No, Redwood.
Redwood, okay.
Forest. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water.
Wow.
This land was made
Very
for you.
cool. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Aircon everywhere. Air conditioning everywhere. They ain't got that over there.
But see, they don't have the same humidity we got.
And also they got old places.
They
got a lot of old villages. Everything before air conditioning was invented.
Also,
here, we love our air conditioning, man.
In Europe, everyone's not on the verge of a diabetic coma either, so they don't need as much air conditioning.
Jason Taylor. Jason at Real Works.
Where's the lie? I mean, where's the lie?
That's your Cowboys. When my husband went to Germany, he was at a bar and one of the locals asked him where he was from. He said Oklahoma. And the guy said, "Oh, you a cowboy?" After that conversation, my husband came to realize that Germans really love cowboys. And Frank Stallone and David Hasselhoff.
Frank Stallone.
They are just taken aback by the massive portion sizes that we get at restaurants.
I bet they are. It is ridiculous.
And now that we've started to fall back to regular size portions, that's everybody that does the fast food. What? Look at this cheeseburger. Yeah, that's called a normal size cheeseburger. Everywhere else in the world.
It's only 1,000 calories, though. Lightweights.
Huge cars. They huge cars.
No
doubt. When you have to drive a long distance to get anywhere, big car is ideal for extra space and comfort. And also, again, old cities designed well before the invention of the automobile.
Yeah.
That you have to have small cars to get around some of those cities. We've all watched Bond movies. Gotta have that little French car. Fahrenheit. A temperature system that makes no sense in most other places in the world.
True.
We tried the metric system in the 70s in Celsius, and we just didn't want to do it.
But having that water freeze at 0, that's a good baseline.
32.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
0
Celsius.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why it makes more sense.
Yeah. But us,
we're
going to stay with the miles per hour, not do what the rest of the world does, except you druggies, you'll do the metric system.
That's right.
You'll work in grams and everything, but you'll also work in ounces. What? Yes, you'll bounce back and forth. But towards driving kilometers per hour, no, we're staying with miles per hour.
I do kind of secretly wish we would go to kilometers. It would be better.
If we had just in the 70s when they just said, "Hey, we're going metric,"
it would make more sense.
If we had just done it, it's like now, like if you go to work on your car, you're not reaching for a 9/16 or a half inch. You're reaching for a 10, 11, or 12 millimeter bolt.
That's right.
Or a wrench.
That's right.
You're everything's millimeter.
Yeah.
Except our speed. Free refills everywhere captivates Europeans. The first time I visited the U.S., I thought they were just being nice. Then I realized unlimited soda is basically a default setting. It sure is. Can you imagine if they took that away from us?
Right. Yeah.
And you didn't have 5 sodas when you went to your Mexican or Chinese restaurant?
It is a foreign concept to them. Yeah. I mean, overconsumption, that's what Americans are kind of known for, Europeans.
Authentic Mexican food was one of the unexpected things I really missed when living in Europe. Americans take it for granted. What is authentic Mexican food? I mean, because we have our chains and what we expect to, or we have even our chain restaurants. I'm not meaning Taco Bell because that was all George Bell. But do we have like a real authentic?
In Texas, not here. But you go to Texas,
like in San Diego, they're in Old Town. There's it's completely different from what we think.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Is Mexican food here.
Like in Southeast Texas, they're very unassuming little buildings. When you go into them, you know immediately the smell is like, wow, this is real deal Mexican food.
You look across the river and you go, like in San Diego, you look right down the road, it's Mexico. One other thing they don't understand, our love for ranch dressing.
True now, but it's got to be good ranch, salty ranch, not tangy ranch.
Okay, and I'm giving that up for Lent.
Ranch?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't eat it.
Well, that's not going to be very monastic.
One thing that always stands out to me is how obsessed Americans are with their credit scores. It affects everything, renting, phone plans, even jobs sometimes. In lots of Europe, it's way more chill and not this giant number hanging over your life. I can't remember the last time I checked mine. Can't even remember. Optimism. Europeans in general are surprised by Americans' basic optimism. Good. Love that.
That's cool.
Another thing they're confused by, and if they come to the South, biscuits and gravy.
Oh, I bet they are.
What is this? Where are the baked beans?
So you're saying you made this with animal fat?
They did baked beans. No, it's just biscuits and gravy. I need some beans on here.
What's crazy is the irony is that Hardee's has the best gravy. Sausage gravy.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Not a Roadrunners, alligators, and manatees. Confuses everybody. We don't have roadrunners here, but if they come to, Florida, we got the alligators, manatees, and crocs. Got them all. Well, they can see crocs, but I don't know how many crocs are like roaming around like Germany.
Don't they have crocs swimming up and down the Thames River?
I don't know if they're up and down the Thames. Oh,
I bet they got them in the Ganges over in India.
Yeah. Well, Indiana Jones, he had to fight those off when he was over in India. And also, European mind cannot begin to comprehend Waffle House.
Oh, I bet they can.
Waffle House. Quick fact about Waffle House: when they went to expand into Indiana, there was already a little mom and pop store there called Waffle House. So they changed the name of their restaurants there. Same layout, same everything, but they called it Waffle and Steak.
How about that?
And then when the Waffle House, the original one, when the mom and pop retired, they bought up the name, changed them all to Waffle House.
How about that? Very savvy.
Last call for the Florida Farm Bureau. Inshaw Wheel of Food today on that Dick Mondale down on South Plum Road. What? I don't even know what I was trying to do French, and I need to just think Bobby Boucher.
There you go.
Foosball.
You're a master of all dialects.
They got great foosball food down at Dick Mondale's. Make sure you have typed in "I want to win" on their Facebook feed.
When you get through, come upstairs. I'll brush your hair.
Be right back.
Call away. 222-7722. AC and electric is what we do. Service, repairs, and installation too. 222-7722. Parker Services. Comfort's just a call away.
Invest in a Peak Performance membership and you'll buy peace of mind in knowing that you're extending the life of your system and probably saving money on your power bill too. The program includes comprehensive tune-ups that keep your system running at its maximum efficiency. And Peak Performance members get many benefits, including priority service. Members jump to the front of the line when their comfort system fails. And a 15% discount on all parts. The Peak Performance membership pays for itself over and over again. Call today and have peace of mind. And now offering electrical services too.
Services. Comfort's just a call away.
Florida license number CMC 050334.
Craving something different? Discover the bold and surprising flavors of Peru at Café de Martín. From sizzling lomo saltado to savory handmade empanadas, every dish is made with heart, history, and soul. Crafted by classically trained Chef Martín himself. It's not just food. It's a trip to Peru without the plane ticket. Swing by Café de Martín today and taste the tradition. Café de Martín. Authentic Peruvian. Right around the corner.
Water is your home's worst enemy. It finds cracks, soft spots, and weaknesses. But not on our watch. At Gutter Solutions and Waterproofing, we're veteran-owned and built different, driven by detail and the pursuit of excellence. We install seamless gutters, underground drainage, and waterproofing systems that don't fail. Because when you live with discipline, water doesn't stand a chance. Gutter Solutions and Waterproofing. Visit guttersolutions.net. With us, it's personal.
Tallahassee's 30-year-old funny paper and American Legion Post 13 have joined forces to become Major Morale. The new magazine has 4 more pages of post activities and military information that you probably never knew. But don't worry, it's still as politically correct and newsworthy as always. Okay, it's the same funny stuff, but it's still only available at the sponsors' locations like Tallahassee Automobile Museum, Krispy Kreme Donuts, Keith Lawson Services, or ABC Flooring. Tallahassee's leading supplier of in-stock, top-of-the-line ceramic, carpet, waterproof, and hardwood floors since 1990. At ABC Flooring, you can pick out your floor and installation can begin in 48 hours. ABC Flooring is also the leading supplier of in-stock landlord property management products in the Panhandle. Visit their warehouse showroom on Capitol Circle Southeast or call 877-6600.
It's where you raise your kids, where friends become family, where every corner has a story worth telling. It's your neighborhood. At ABC 27, we share those stories, bringing you news that connects communities, builds pride, and reminds us we're part of something bigger. We are ABC 27, in your neighborhood.
The Greg Tish Show is sponsored by Kraft, Nissan, and Infinity of Tallahassee. Find your next new car at a locally owned Kraft Brothers dealership. Visit infinityoftallahassie.com.
What's it take to be a mentor with big brothers, big sisters? It takes 30 minutes and a cup of coffee. A video game, best 2 out of 3. It takes sharing thumbs up emojis, clapping emojis, and loaded nachos at halftime. That's how you make an impact on a young kid's life. So go on, share a few hours a month, because mentorship may sound huge, but the truth is, it takes little to be big. To learn more, volunteer, or donate, go to bebignow.org.
The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3. Tallahassee's morning show for the people who call this place home.
Got a dilemma, Jason Taylor. Got a dilemma, I tell you. A dilemma. Saturday, Robert A. Wise Chili Cook-Off, Easterwood Drive, National Guard Armory. Going to be a great time. They want me to be a judge.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Oh, they want you to be a judge?
Yeah.
Guess what you are doing?
Not going to be there. I'm going to be in Dothan, Alabama. Let us go to Dothan. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to be there this year.
Pickleball, same time.
Yeah, I know there's a lot going on.
And pickleball, same time.
And night dish,
2-on-1. We got that event Thursday evening at the Monroe. Please, tickets still available. Go to 211bigbend.org or just Google it. Night of Hope.
There's something Friday too.
Friday. Me. Cascades.
But, I mean, there's another gala somewhere.
No. Just me. Cascades. It's just the only thing going on Friday is Southern Shakespeare.
That's it.
The Tempest. Free show. I hope you and your family come. Oh, you're going to Dothan.
We're going to Dothan Saturday, but we got there's a gala we're going to Friday night.
They canceled it.
No, they
canceled it.
That thing.
Canceled it. Canceled it, I tell you. Canceled. Done. So, yeah. Do I go eat chili Saturday or play pickleball?
Chili.
Elder Care, Robert A. Wise Chili Cook-Off.
They need you at the chili.
They need me at pickleball too. But I need to go buy a paddle.
Pickleball is so fun. I do love pickleball.
Tried to get a partner yesterday, but he canceled out on me. Chichester said, can't play.
He'd be good.
Yeah.
They got to be 50, right?
Yeah, he's 50. No. You don't have to be 50. I could go to a little young whippersnapper and play pickleball with me.
Well, there you go. Oh, you're not talking about seniors.
No. The senior game. That's coming up soon also.
So, you could get a young person.
Bowling, I'm doing individual bowling.
You know who you ought to get? I know somebody in Southwood you could get that's a great pickleballer. Be like a ringer.
I'm playing in the beginners in the lowest level of pickleball because it will be seniors. And I do not know because I may be playing against a 20-year-old beginner. 20-year-old versus 45-year-old, that's not fair. Then you go to my actual age, really not fair. I would whoop them mentally. But also I haven't played in over a year.
It's going to be rough.
So, but do I just say, screw it. I'm not going to play in your pickleball tournament. I'm going to go eat chili. Or, Jason, they're both at Tom Brown. Armory's right there.
Do both.
Hey. I don't know if I'd be able to go and judge chili and then run back over and run around on a pickleball court. May not be the smartest thing to do.
I judged the chili there last year. I'm here to tell you, it was a lot of food.
Yeah, I know.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. You got over
I was stuffed.
30 contestants. It's tough to be a judge. That's the toughest judging I've ever done, other than the fish dip contest down in Appalachia.
Fish dip.
Yeah, 40 different kinds of fish
Ooh,
dip.
I'd love that.
That's where I learned, because I had done the chili cook-off a few weeks prior to the fish dip contest.
Man, I need to find a fish dip gig.
To use a very small spoon.
Oh, for sure.
Bring a tiny little spoon in, because the chili I left there green, I tell you, not like a kazoo green, but green. That was an old reference, by the way. Not a lot of people get the kazoo reference.
Hey, look at that. Jason Worley is offering you to use his pickleball paddle.
Can't do it. Can't grab another man's paddle. I gotta go get my own. I gotta have my own for me to never play pickleball in again. And also, I was telling wonderful girls who were in here yesterday, I was saying, Josie, Cindy, I've got the perfect shoes to wear. I have these shoes that I've never worn. Looked them up, Jason. Looked them up on the eBay yesterday. On these shoes I've never worn, they're selling on eBay $400, $450. So guess what? I'm not going to wear the pickleball tournament.
Those shoes.
I will. I'm not going to wear, because people go, man, look at those shoes. It's like, these are Roger Federer. These are French Open shoes from 6 years ago, going for $350 on the eBay. And then I'm going to mess them all up. I'm not throwing away money anymore.
Can't do that.
Speaking of not throwing away money, I got packages came in. Got a new clock.
Yeah.
Got a new clock for inside the studio. Here.
Where is it?
Just delivered a few minutes ago.
Nice.
Overnight, between 4 and 8 a.m. Have you used that feature on Amazon yet? They have overnight delivery between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. is when your package will be delivered. My package was delivered at 8. Overnight. It's not same day, but overnight.
No, I don't
We're
know
getting
that.
into big city now, Jason. That's big city stuff. Like if you're in Dallas or like Dothan, big city of Dothan, you could order something, get it in a couple hours.
That's crazy to think about.
But now in Tallahassee, we got overnights. And I know it's not new, but I like taking advantage of the overnight stuff. It's nice.
Yeah.
I was hoping that I would wake up and there would be a package there and I could bring in the new clock for the studio in here. The new clock hooks up to the phone, so it's basically an atomic clock.
Oh, cool.
So I'm going to have it over in the corner where I can see everybody that's in here can see the clock.
You got it here today now?
No,
I got you.
It'll be in tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Tomorrow, big day tomorrow on the show.
Cool.
Lots of guests. Property appraiser coming in.
That's right.
And he'll always bring in some wonderful folks. Don't want to say who all is coming. Could be Andy. Could be somebody else. I don't know who's coming in with them. But how to save money is why they're in here. The property appraiser comes in, how you can save money, because the deadline is coming up for you to file your homestead exemptions. Chase, you know how many homestead exemptions there are?
I do not.
A lot.
Tons, yeah.
Tons, and you'll find out about it tomorrow.
It's a pretty cool concept.
Property Wise Chili Cook-Off, Commissioner Wilton Simpson, Commissioner of Agriculture and Consumer Services, Steve Stewart. He also comes in.
Yeah, that's right.
Busy show.
It's stacked.
Busy show for Ash Wednesday. Are we going to have to wear the ash on our forehead?
If you go and do the thing, yeah.
I mean, can we just do it in here? Can we just get a priest and come in and Dominus Ominous? And
I think so, yeah.
And we walk around all day and everybody goes, oh.
What did you give up for Lent? I gave up Reddit.
I gave up talking myself down.
Andy. Hey, it's Andy Cohen, and it's time to spin the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. Give me a call, 850-671-FARM for your insurance needs. Now, spin that wheel.
Dick Mondell's on the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food down on Southland Road. Oh, go grab yourself a big dick before Lent, before Ash Wednesday. Today, go get that hearty big dick or a junior dick. Go get that. Dick Mondell's. Oh, Jason, no, sound good.
Yeah, man.
Get those sweet tater tots. Oh, man, or just go grab yourself a whole bag of Dick Mondell's. Great. Who's the winner? Me? All right.
The winner is Tommy A. Bear, the truck man himself.
Rigged.
You think so?
Yeah, it's a Fat Tuesday. It's kind of a French thing, and then you give it to a French dude.
Hey, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Look, you rigged it.
Look at that.
Absolutely rigged. Jason, I'm just kidding. Congratulations, Tommy Ever. And then Bon Temps Be Bon Home. What did you say it one more time? Bon Temps.
Bon Temps, that was it.
Bon Temps.
Laissez le bon temps.
Okay. Let the good times roll.
Yeah.
Let the good times roll. Jason, be a better person today than you were yesterday. Everybody else, you do the same. you for a busy show tomorrow at 6 a.m. right here on Real Talk 93.3.